Friends, hello and welcome on techguruspeaks.com. Today I'll be discussing about Java thread priority. Thread's priority in Java is specified with an integer from 1, that is the lowest value, to 10, that is the highest value. Now the constants of the thread class like mean underscore priority, it indicates the value 1, and max underscore priority, it denotes the maximum value which is 10. So instead of having 1 or 10, it can be replaced by thread dot mean underscore priority and thread dot max underscore priority, which are the constant fields of the thread class. By default, the set priority method sets the set priority to 5, that is the norm priority, norm underscore priority, which is the third constant field of the thread class. So by using the set priority, the priority of the thread will be 5. We can use the get priority method to check the priority of a given thread object. Now setting priorities may not always have the desired effect because prioritization schemes may be implemented differently on different platforms. Generally, higher priority threads can be expected to be given preference by the thread scheduler over low priority threads. However, the implementation of thread scheduling is left up to the JVM implementation. That means this may not be the case always, that the higher priority threads will be getting the more preference compared to the low priority threads. So let's demonstrate this concept by using coding example using the NetBeans IDE. So here comes a program that will be having 3 threads named A, B and C. So each of them are having identical structure, like each of them is having the run method. So I have tried to print the value of the loop control variable like I for A, J for B and K for C in terms of this for loop. So that will be get printed thrice, that means for 3 times it will be get printed. Now I have not provided the constructor here, and the start method call is not provided inside the constructor because there is no constructor. Better to say there is no more constructor to be defined here. Rather, I have tried to create the objects of the thread class, then I have set the priority by using the set priority method of thread class. Now I have set different priorities here, like for the thread object C, that is coming from this one, I am setting the priority to be 10, that is a max underscore priority. Now for thread B I am setting the priority to be, if I am calling get priority, it will be giving you the norm underscore priority, that is 5 plus 1 6. And for the thread A, that means the object of the thread A, it is setting the priority value as 1, so it is mean underscore priority. So all these are basically fields of the thread class. Just have a look at it. So it is showing the constant fields of the thread class, like max underscore priority, the value, it is basically public static final, and the value being 10, it is the maximum priority. For the next one, mean underscore priority, that is basically 1, and the third one, which is the last of its kind, so that is denoted by this variable norm underscore priority, and it is basically having the value 5. So it is a default priority if we are not setting any priority at all. So that is the idea. So try to remember this thing. So now if you just look at the code statements here, we are having statements like start thread A, then A dot start, then start thread B, B dot start, then start thread C, C dot start. So each of the thread has been started. That means it will be moving to the runnable state. I mean to say ready to run state. And now it will be put into the thread scheduler allocated pool of threads. And whenever its turn will come, any of the threads will be selected by the thread scheduler for execution. And whenever it will be executing, it is basically executing its run method. So that is the logic. So just have a look at the program output here. So it is basically following this thing like thread. The idea is that it is basically setting some priority values here. So but you can see here the output is saying that it is basically ending thread B before thread C. So I have already told about it earlier, like it depends on the implementation. But the thread A that is having the minimum priority, it has been considered to be the last thread to be ended. Now for the next run of the program, it might give you the different output sequence. Say for example, now it is showing that BCA, that means this thread will be ended first, followed by C and A. So now basically this statement is basically supported by this output sequence, but that may not be the case always, that we have seen already. So if I am running it for the next time, you will be seeing that thread A is the last thread to be ended, but it is having the mean underscore priority. That means what? The concept of thread priority may not be applicable to thread always, because it depends on the platform. So try to remember this. And all these priorities are basically assigned locally. There is no concept of global priority with respect to the Java threads being executed in this program. So that's all for today. If you like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Here comes the URL of my YouTube channel, and please visit my website techguruspeaks.com for a lot of useful information. And this is the email ID admin@techguruspeaks.com. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.